The sudden, although expected, closure of the Kitsilano Coast Guard station in Vancouver has fishermen on Vancouver Island concerned. The federal government is making no secret of its plans to shut down marine communications and traffic service bases in Comox and in Tofino next year. And fishermen fear the changes will affect their response times and leave them treading water. CTV's Jet Bazzi has more.
Ray Bishop owes his life to the Coast Guard.
And if it wasn't for them, we would have been off in the middle of the ocean.
Last year, Ray's boat capsized. Coast Guard members plucked him out of the icy cold water.
Their response was excellent, and just, you can't ask for more.
The recent sudden closure of Kitsilano Coast Guard station has commercial fishermen and boaters on Vancouver Island concerned. They fear Coast Guard stations up and down the island could be next.
So yeah, it's quite possible they could be cutting back more.
The Department of Fisheries and Oceans has already made it clear cuts are coming. It is shutting down communication and traffic services bases in Comox and Tofino.
The current plan calls for a reduction from five centers on the west coast to 2.
The people who work there now provide safety information, communications coordination, vessel traffic services, and waterway management. The federal government says new technology will allow computers to do the work instead.
It involves satellite communications, radar sat. We just put 3 new satellites out there. They're going to help with surveillance on the coast. And so the technology has changed considerably in the communications world. And so that there's still some discussions about exactly what that final manifestation will look like.
Commercial fishermen say when they're in trouble on the water, every second counts. They worry the changes will affect response time.
You need a fast response. If you don't get a fast response, you might as well not come, because you just pick up the bodies.
And the weather can change on you in minutes. And you can be stranded out there, and without the Coast Guard or someone to rescue you, you're dead, you're gone.
By the end of next year, Coast Guard communications on the west coast will be based solely out of Prince Rupert and Victoria. Jet Bazzi, CTV News, French Creek.